So I harvested some of the sugar snap peas, and then I thinned a few of the carrots. They just needed to get thinned. They're way too thick. Show you that really quick. So the beets and the carrots are all mixed together, right? But some of the carrots are just really close together. Well, all of the carrots are really close together. So I'm just going through thinning some of them out here and there. So hopefully that I can get some decent sized carrots off of this patch. But you know, there's little baby carrots down there. I'll eat the carrots. I'm gonna take the greens over to the bunny rabbits, and the sugar snap peas are just gonna be a midnight snack. Well, it's 10 o'clock right now, so it'll be a 10 o'clock snack for me. But potatoes are doing good still. I just did that garden update, so I won't go through and do it again. But just a little bit of the harvest, and we have harvested one bundle of beet greens to mix in with our salads, and they were delicious. Some people say that they're really chewy and stuff, and maybe that's because the greens were too far gone. But these greens they're just tender, they're delicious, and they're a great addition to the salad, and it helps the salad go a little bit farther. So I'm headed over to the bunny rabbits right now. And these little baby carrots, even though there's no size to them, man, they're delicious. Nice and sweet. They have so much more flavor than the ones you get in the store, just because they're so fresh. I mean, I just picked them. So much better. We do have a farm up here that grows them and sells them to most of the grocery stores. And when they're in the grocery stores, those are really good, flavorful carrots also. But the ones that we get up here from the lower 48 that are commercially grown for the grocery stores, they really don't have any flavor. They're just a carrot. So I prefer the ones that I grow in my own garden. It's been a really long time since I've had any that I've grown in my own garden. So, man, they're good tasting. I'm gonna go feed the bunny rabbits these greens really quick. Let's start with Bandersnatch. Hey, Bandy, how about this? Oh yeah, he's an old fella. Yeah, are you ready too? Try to. Better grab it and go. Oh, you don't need to mark it, you just need to eat it. Oh, darn mosquito. The mosquitoes just found me. Should I go pick you a couple more? Hey, you got some more right there, Bandy. There you go. You like that? The other bunnies don't seem to really know what to do with it. This one will. Yeah, you know what to do. Huh. Uh-oh. Don't lose it. Yeah, get it inside your crate there. Now just imagine how fast they're eating these. What they could do to my garden. All the wild bunny rabbits around. How much damage they could do to a garden if they found it. I don't spend very much time with them, so they're pretty skittish. But yeah, that's one way to thin out the carrots just a little bit. I got the carrot part and the rabbits got the greens. So this week I went to Healy, Alaska for pretty much just a quick run up there with work. Run up there, worked, stayed one night, and worked in the morning, and then came back the next afternoon just to kind of help out in the store up there a little bit with their just the way everything is right now. It just seems like having a hard time getting help in the store, and they just asked if I would go help with the department and just help catch up and do a little bit of extra side stuff so that they could be ahead for the weekend. I was happy to do that. It broke up my week for sure. It was a lot of fun. But since it was a business trip, I didn't take a whole lot of video or anything. In the evening after we worked and had dinner, and just towards the later part of the evening, I went for a little bit of a walk around Healy. I got a little bit of video, and I'll show you that here really quick. It's really pretty. It's a very beautiful drive all the way up there. I did not get any of the drive. I wasn't by myself. I was with with a co-worker, somebody from the corporate office above me. So he was driving, I was riding with him, and so I did not take any video while we were driving up there or back. I only took video when I was by myself, and it's not a whole lot of video, but hopefully you get a little bit of an idea what the little town of Healy looks like, or at least the surrounding mountains and stuff. And while I was there, there's just one little group of birds that kept flying over my head, and I have some video of that, and hopefully it's not too jumpy. I haven't looked at it yet. Hopefully it's not too jumpy, and you can enjoy some of that because I know they had me laughing just sitting there doing circles over my head around me and stuff. That was really cool. So I hope you enjoy the video, and I'm going to let you get to it. And so I really didn't take a whole lot of pictures of the buildings and stuff in the Healy, and there's not a whole lot of buildings right along the road system here anyway. I'm not sure if there's a bigger portion of Healy back in farther somewhere. But the mountains are what I was more interested in getting the video of. So here in just a minute you'll see the store, the Three Bears store that I was actually up there to help work in for the day. It's right here. It's just right off the road. That's a really nice store. That's pretty much a exact copy of the store that I work in Big Lake. So just a little bit more of the scenery, the mountains. That was what I was more interested in getting video of. And these are some of the hotels that are right there, because you're not too far past Denali Park. So. And I just tootled around and walked around for a couple hours during the downtime in the evening before I was tired enough to go to sleep. And I just kind of walked around and trying to get good pictures of the mountains, because that's more what I'm interested in. So I was looking at this, kind of wondering what it was, and then it dawned on me. That is where they dump the coal in, auger it up into the hopper, and that is, I would say it's one of the ways that they heat the school, because back on the other side is a big old fuel tank. So I would say that is the other way that they heat the school. Yeah, I'm right behind a school. It's just a school, so I'm not going to take a lot of pictures of it. But it's just a school in Healy, Alaska. Just out hiking around, walking around, seeing what I can find, exploring. That's a pretty cool view. Just still walking around, seeing if there's anything to see. I'll walk down to this stop sign, and then I'm gonna head back to the hotel room. It's a little bit after 9 o'clock, and I can actually sleep in tomorrow, because usually I am getting up at 4 o'clock in the morning, and the Three Bears store that I'm going to tomorrow is just across the way, and I don't have to be there, just over there. Can't see it through the trees, but it's right there. And the hotel room is just on the other side of these buildings. Sleep in a little bit, still get up, have breakfast, and be in no rush to make it to work. That is what I see. It's a pretty cool old building. It's for sale. In Healy, Alaska. Oh, I almost messed that one up, didn't I? Let's walk down here just a little bit more. If I can get run over while I'm crossing the street, eh? Seems pretty busy. There must be something fun down there. Probably the river. I'd say down this road's probably the river. I'm not going to go down very far. And right here is where the birds were kind of circling over the top of my head. And there's just a number of them. They're really small birds, so I didn't get good video of them. But I just thought it was cool that they just kept circling right over the top of my head. Not sure if they were doing that on purpose or if this is just their area that they usually play in. It was really cool for me. I really enjoyed it. Dang, I wish I could get a good picture of them. They are fast. And obviously there's the moon. The birds were just moving so fast, and I really didn't get a lot of good pictures of them. And they're just little small birds. I'm not even sure what kind of birds they were, but there was between 30 and 50 of them at times that were flying over the top of my head. I just thought it was cool, so that was why I was taking video of that. Alright, that's enough of that. I hope you enjoyed that little video. Just a little bit of time I spent in Healy. It's a beautiful place. I'd love to go back and spend a trip. I'd like to go. That's the farthest north I've ever been in Alaska, and I'd like to make it all the way up to Fairbanks. There's not too much farther past there is Fairbanks. It'd be really cool to get up there and actually meet like the Alaska Prepper, go over to North Pole and meet Josh from Little Alaska Home Place. That would be really cool to meet with him. Well, maybe even be able to meet up with Frontier Preppers. That would be really cool, just to make it that far north. And because I've never been up there. I have a nephew that lives up there also, and so it'd be cool to visit with him. I haven't seen him for probably 2 years now. So, but I hope you enjoyed this edition of Not So Remote Alaska. I know it was a fun trip for me, and I just a quick shoot up there, do some work in the afternoon, check into a hotel, stay in the hotel, which was really cool because that means that I had a hot shower that I did not have to worry about heating the water myself, and I didn't have to worry about taking I guess you'd call it an army bath, where you get wet, soap up, or get wet, shut the water off, soap up, and then turn the water back on and rinse off, so that you can conserve on water. I didn't have to worry about that. I was able to just relax and enjoy a nice warm shower for, goodness, I was probably in there for 8 or 9 minutes. It was wonderful. I hope you enjoyed this edition of Not So Remote Alaska. And until next time, may God bless and keep each and every one of you. And with that, I'm out.